in a box beneath the bed, edges curling white to red, faces caught in borrowed light, frozen in an afternoon. On the back in fading ink, just a place and just a date. No one writes what happened next, nothing else to indicate. Dust along the plastic frame, colors thinning, still the same. Smiles pressed into the gloss, hands that never seem to move, corners soft from being held once or twice and then no more. Stacked between the silent years, close against the wooden floor. Faded Polaroids keep the shape of something real, not the sound, not the touch, only how it used to feel. Faded Polaroids, light that lingers on the wall. Nothing lost, nothing kept, just a moment that won't fall. No one in the room now, still the window shows the sky. Same thin line of afternoon passing by. Faded Polaroids, color fading into air. No one asks why they stay. They are simply there. At the edge of certain words, there was something almost bright, not the sound of what was said, more the space just left behind, a small curve before the laugh, barely there and then it moved, like a light across the glass, gone before it could improve. It didn't stay, it never does. shift in how it seemed, like the day adjusting tone without changing what it means, the way it used to start before the rest would show. A quiet rising line that only some would know. No picture, no frame, just a memory without a name. Footsteps once along the hall, the floor keeps a softer tone. Dust lives slow in afternoon light. Boards settle on their own. Voices shaped the narrow air, staircase bends with weight, curtains move with passing wind. The house adjusts its state. Light crosses the frame. A shadow remains. The sound thins out, still in the room. Folded paper in the drawer, edges soft from years before, ink that never left the page, words that stayed inside their cage. I wrote them slow, I still in the drawer, still where you are. Letters I never sent, quiet and thin, held in my hands, then back again. No return, no address, only careful handwriting pressed, dates without a final line, thoughts that stopped before their time. Paper keeps what air forgets. Letters I never sent, nothing was torn, nothing was said, nothing was sworn. Letters I never sent, close but clear. The words were written, they just stayed here. Curtains resting, halfway drawn. Light moves slowly across the wall. A narrow table near the door. Shoes lined against the floor. Pain is wearing thin and pale. Corners hold the softer shade. Air collects along the glass. Morning slips and settles fast. The room remains in quiet form. Walls still keep the shape of warmth. Books untouched, spines in line, dust arranged in silver lines. Footsteps used to mark the grain. Now the boards stay the same. The door still closes with that sound. The room is smaller. a certain tone. After the door is closed, not a word, still a trace, something resting in the space. Walls receive what passes through. Wood and glass adjust their hue. A fading line across the room, soft as dust in afternoon. Sound travels, then slows. Edges blur into low. Between the clock and distant street, a narrow band of incomplete. It lingers, thin and wide, settles at the other side. The air returns to quiet form, still on the edge of what remains, a thinner shade of certain names, not spoken now, but not erased. A lighter mark in the same place. Paper soft with folded lines, light reduced to silver signs. Steps once set in wooden gray, now faint and level plain. It does not stay, it settles halfway. Almost carried in the in a box beneath the bed, edges curling white to red, faces caught in borrowed light, frozen in an afternoon. On the back in fading just a place and just a date. No one writes what happened next, nothing else to indicate. Dust along the plastic frame, colors thinning, still the same. Smiles pressed into the gloss, hands that never seem to move, corners soft from being held, once or twice and then no more, stacked between the silent years, close again. Only how it edge of certain words. There was something almost bright, not the sound of what was said, more the space just left behind, a small curve before the laugh, barely there and then it moved, like a light across the glass, gone before it could improve. It didn't stay, it never does. In the pause between the lines, in the turning of a head, something soft across the air. Nothing written, nothing read, not a promise, not a sign, just a shift in how it seemed, like the day adjusting tone without changing what it means, the way it used to start, before the rest would show. A quiet rising line that only some would know. Just a memory, without a name. Footsteps once along the hall, the floor keeps a softer tone. Dust lives slow in afternoon light, boards settle on their own. House adjusts its state, light crosses the frame, a shadow remains. folded paper in the drawer, edges soft from years before, ink that never left the page, words that stayed inside their cage. I wrote them slow, I let them rest between the lines of what was left. Letters I never sent, still in the dark, still in the drawer, still where you are. Letters I never sent, quiet and thin, held in my hands, then back again. No return, no address, only careful handwriting pressed, dates without a final line, thoughts that stopped before their time. Paper keeps what air forgets. Letters I never sent, nothing was torn, nothing was said, nothing was sworn. Letters I never sent, close but clear, the words were written, they just stayed here. Curtains resting, halfway drawn, light moves slowly across the wall. A narrow table near the door, shoes lined against the floor. Pain is wearing thin and pale, corners hold the softer shade. Air collects along the glass, morning slips and settles fast. The room remains in quiet form, walls still keep the shape of warmth, books untouched, spines in line, dust arranged in silver lines, footsteps used to mark the grain. Now the boards stay the same, the door still closes with that sound. The room is smaller, 'cause Not a word, still a trace. Something resting in the space. Walls receive what passes through. Wood and glass adjust their hue. A fading line across the room, soft as dust in afternoon. Sound travels, then slows. Edges blur into low. Between the clock and distant street, a narrow band of incomplete. It lingers, thin and wide, settles at the other side. The air returns to quiet form, still on the edge of what remains, a thinner shade of certain names, not spoken now, but not erased. A lighter mark in the same place. Paper soft with folded lines, light reduced to silver signs. Steps once set in wooden grain, now faint and level plain. It does not leave, it does not stay, it settles halfway. Almost carried in a box beneath the bed, edges curling white to red, faces caught in borrowed light, frozen in an afternoon. On the back in fading ink, just a place and just a date. No one writes what happened next, nothing else to indicate. Dust along the plastic frame, colors thinning, still the same. Smiles pressed into the gloss, hands that never seem to move, corners soft from being held once or twice and then no more. Stacked between the silent years, close against the wooden floor. Faded Polaroids keep the shape of something real, not the sound, not the touch, only how it used to feel. Faded Polaroids, light that lingers on the wall. Nothing lost, nothing kept, just a moment that won't fall. No one in the room now, still the window shows the sky. Same thin line of afternoon passing by. Faded Polaroids, color fading into air. No one asks why they stay. They are simply there. At the edge of certain words, there was something almost bright, not the sound of what was said, more the space just left behind, a small curve before the laugh, barely there and then it moved, like a light across the glass. Gone before it could improve, it didn't stay. It never does. lost between the lines, in the turning of a head. Something soft across the air. Nothing written, nothing read. Not a promise, not a sign. Just a shift in how it seemed. Like the day adjusting tone without changing what it means. The way it used to start, before the rest would show. A quiet rising line that only some would know. No picture, no frame, just a memory without a name. Footsteps once along the hall. The floor keeps a softer tone. Dust lives slow in afternoon light. Boards settle on their own. Voices shaped the narrow air. Staircase bends with weight. Curtains move with passing wind. The house adjusts its state. Light crosses the frame. A shadow remains. The sound thins out. Still in the room. Folded paper in the drawer. edges soft from years before, ink that never left the page, words that stayed inside their cage. I wrote them slow, I let them rest between the lines of what was left. Letters I never sent, still in the dark, still in the drawer, still where you are. Letters I never sent, quiet and thin, held in my hands, then back again. No return, no address, only careful handwriting pressed, dates without a final line, thoughts that stopped before their time. Paper keeps what air forgets. Letters I never sent, nothing was torn, nothing was said, nothing was sworn. Letters I never sent, close but clear, the words were written, they just stayed here. Curtains resting, halfway drawn, light moves slowly across the wall. A narrow table near the door, shoes lined against the floor. Pain is wearing thin and pale, corners hold a softer shade. Air collects along the glass, morning slips and settles fast. The room remains in quiet form, walls still keep the shape of warmth, books untouched, spines in line, dust arranged in silver lines, footsteps used to mark the grain. Now the boards stay the same, the door still closes with that sound. The room is smaller, after the door is closed. Not a word, still a trace, something resting in the space. Walls receive what passes through. Wood and glass adjust their hue. A fading line across the room, soft as dust in afternoon. Sound travels, then slows. Edges blur into low. Between the clock and distant street, a narrow band of incomplete. It lingers, thin and wide, settles at the other side. The air returns to quiet form, still on the edge of what remains, a thinner shade of certain names, not spoken now, but not erased. A lighter mark in the same place. Paper soft with folded lines, light reduced to silver signs. Steps once set in wooden gray, now faint and level plain. It does not leave, it does not stay, it settles halfway.